戦火の灰が覆い隠した古の伝説があった。遠い昔、邪馬台国の決闘場には白骨の山が築かれていた。奴隷同士が生き残りをかけて殺し合い、生き延びた者も三頭打に頭を噛み砕かれる。半ば潰れた頭蓋から漏れる断末魔のうめきは、観覧席の貴族たちの談笑を彩る伴奏となった。命も魂も戦士の誉れも全てに値札がつけられている。これが数千年来誰も揺るがすことのできない鉄則だった。しかし折れた剣を引きずり決闘場に踏み込んだ者がその鉄則を打ち破った。16の時、人質として万木塚の鎖でつながれた平将門だ。奴隷主は彼の戦友の屍の眼下にサイコロを押し込んだ。
泣きわめけ兵士の若君、お前が血を流すほど我が金庫の掛け金が増えるぞ。
だが数年後、塚に葬られたはずの者が決闘場に再臨し、死の力で全ての敵をほふった。足元でちぎれた生死の契約、無数の魂を縛るその契約書が炎に舞う怪人に変わった。観覧席の頂点に座す神は興味深げに花を鳴らした。大地を揺るがす一撃とともに神は決闘場へ降り立つ。6日間、白昼と闇夜が入れ替わろうとも死闘の歓声が止まることはひとときもなかった。
傲慢なる者よ、煉獄の力をその身に宿しながらも虫けらどものために血を流すのか。
俺の血はもとより神のものではない。お前の言う虫けらどもが刃で腐肉をえぐり、黄金より汚れた手で落ちぶれた俺を神殺しの剣へと鍛え直したのだ。
剣戦で契約が燃え上がり、民を縛る枷が音を立てて砕け、決闘場の不落の洞門は赤さびと化す。鎖が断たれた瞬間、仏の御霊の閃光が天を裂いた。決闘場の外より響く枷を打ち砕く土の音、それは己の血肉で神の賭け事に抗う虫けらたちの咆哮。塵が晴れた先に現れた男は太陽と月を高く掲げていた。その者は大国主の両目で流転する時を作り、決闘場を神々の墓となしたとも。大国主が平将門の肉体と名を奪い、新たな決闘場を築くために仏の御霊で12の城をほふったとも言われている。まあ伝説がどうあれ、天に輝く太陽と月は光将軍の勲功の証。城に翻る兵士の旗は征伐の奇跡に違いないだろう。ともかくアゲハ朝の無駄なあがきは邪馬台国が闇に覆われる前の束の間の光に過ぎなかった。そしていつの日か新たな王が誕生した暁には、この石踏みをもって祭るがいいだろう。
この世は敵の上に成り立っている。それを守ることこそ私の使命。
The fairy bird has arrived. Please proceed to subdue and restore the order of time to stop a Shiodoman scheme. Entering story battle soon.
守るべき時のその全てが赤い糸と共にあるので時は流れ出す。これで絶縁だ。運命神戸を垂れはしません。みんなの願いは私が守る。煉獄の苦しみ恋せよ心のままに。必ず世界を守り運命神戸を垂れはしません。その想い聞き届け闇の退け無礼な恋せよ心のままに。世界を彩る足元のその恨み力に変えて。破滅を食い止めてみせましょう。必ず世界を守り抜きましょう。心のままに。みんなの願いは私が守る。私の意志は行幸へと受け継がれるでしょう。
Are we supposed to fail? I mean, no way I was getting through that. Countless failed attempts, and yet the ritual could not be stopped. A Shiodoman ventured into the sea of time. Yeah, that was gonna happen anyway. Sunless karma begins in 7 hours. This is already who knows how many times we've come close to annihilation. Himiko, the queen, hidden deep within the sea of time, stubbornly seeks to turn the wheel one last time. Despite countless attempts, they still couldn't stop a Shiodoman's power. Countless cycles of karma. Time rewinds, yet failure may still await in the next cycle. During the second cycle of karma, the Onmyoji of the 3 great clans remain vigilant, their fighting spirit burning bright. Everyone, let's try once more. By the 5th failure, Onmyoji from 3 major clans have begun to retreat. Honored ones, perhaps Hiro, should find a way to break free from this cycle of karma. On the 10th failure, someone refused to raise their weapon ever again. If we've tried so many times and still can't defeat him, what's the point of continuing? After countless failures, most people had already grown numb. After failing so many times already, I despise my clarity. Perhaps forgetting the past would at least ease the weariness of our hearts. Seme, Minamoto no Yorimitsu, and Fujiwara Michinaga realized that the continuous failures had drained everyone's strength. On the battlefield, that burning, flame-like moon once again illuminated half of the Council of the Sun. Within the light was a figure tirelessly swinging the moonlight glaive again and again. Ordinary souls can hardly endure even a few cycles of karma, yet her resolve never wavered. 800 years of repeated failures culminated in that final, successful sword slice. Facing such a situation again, she naturally wouldn't back down. Ashiodoman had also grown weary of the endless cycle of karma. Truly worthy of being the one she chose to inherit her will. When the time in Yamatai becomes confused, the past and present will merge into one. You may stop Himiko, but you can't stop me anymore. People will neither find their origins nor their destinations. All existence hinges on time. Without it, life loses meaning. This is surely not what Himiko wished to see. True expectations deceive oneself and thus deceive all. Perhaps her true wish was not this. I once asked Lady Himiko about right and wrong. Many years ago, in one battle, Takahime lost to Himiko once again. My lord, I have lost this battle. If you have doubts in your heart, speak them freely. My father taught me that when encountering a battle situation like earlier, one should flank from behind and wait for the right moment. But in that instant, my heart told me to move forward without hesitation. I hesitated, so I lost to you. Try again. Amid the fierce battle, Takashime encountered a situation eerily similar to her last duel. She made her own choice. Her blade halted just before Himiko's expression. I should trust my own choices. Since the blade is in my hand, I must trust my own heart. I'm tired of this karma cycle. Using an ancient array, he amplified his power infinitely with the lost souls from the primordial calamity. Lord Sime, head of the Minamoto clan, have you sensed the power within the Sea of Time? Himiko had to suppress Okuninushi with 800 years of karma while retracing time within the chaotic Council of the Sun. I fear even she can no longer hold on. Drawing power from the calamity of 1,000 years ago, the fairy bird began to burn once more.
輪廻は終わる。時の海に眠る神器の封印がじきに解ける。
葉姫よ、時の果てとは終着点ではない。
The fairy bird finally burned through the blood it carried. The end of karma, the seal of chronojade, slumbering in the sea of time, is about to vanish. The grand ritual was complete. Ashiodoman used the fairy bird to open a passage. He crossed the barrier, about to enter the Sea of Time. As his figure vanished from the present world of the Council of the Sun, Takashime had already arrived nearby. Takashime exhausted her power, using the moonstone's strength to stop Ashiodoman from reaching the Sea of Time. Just as she was about to expand all her life force, the engravings on the moonstone suddenly blazed brightly. The surrounding Council of the Sun shattered, in a vast expanse of whiteness. She entered a place utterly unlike the present world. That was a place beyond description. It seemed like the bound in ice of time, vast and boundless. She knew she had entered the Sea of Time once more. She witnessed the shattered castle of the sun. Is this the inevitable fate of Hinoa Castle? She drifted across the ocean in her boat. Yohime. Takashima looked around in disbelief. In the sea of time, the waves faintly outlined human figures. The end of time is not the destination. The time became her body, allowing Takashima to witness Himiko's entire life. That was the life where Himiko lost everything. She lost her parents and elder brother. She lost both her clan and her mentor. At the cost of loss, she grew into the final queen of Yamatai. She refused to lose more, yet could not defy the relentless flow of time. Time took away more and more, her people, her castle, her beloved. The last happiness she tried to grasp ultimately vanished into nothingness. By the end, she was already covered in wounds, her crown shattered, her hands empty, until a faint glimmer of moonlight emerged from the dark and silent paths. That familiar silhouette, it was Yohime. No matter what despair or darkness she faced, she never gave up on saving them. After her body dissipated, her consciousness remained intact. She saw time condense into an ocean. Her breath sent ripples across its surface. Yet no matter what she sought to do, she merely became another fragment of time. You were the one who opened a rift in the sea of time, returning me to that day. It was you who sent me back to the beginning. The past is already written, and all we do will become history. Just as I will inevitably lose everything in the flow of time, the threads of casualty have long woven a closed loop. But regardless, thank you. Whether you created me or I created you, I am grateful for everything you've done. The waves formed over 800 years gather within me. This is the final seal I have set for Okoninushi. Yohime, the blade you swung at me was the final stroke that completed the seal. Lady Himiko, could it be that you already? No, I'm not as noble as you imagine. In those distant cycles of karma, I was indeed lost in that blissful illusion. Yohime, I witnessed all you did for the Castle of the Sun, for me. I once wondered why time and fate would strip away everything I held dear, until I fell into the sea of time and witnessed all the past of the Castle of the Sun. It's never just me who's losing something. Life is an endless river of loss. The things we cherish gradually slip away with the passage of time. Those we love will fade away one by one, quietly vanishing from our side. Is time such a cruel thing? Then why must it flow? But without the passage of time, where shall our cherished things return to? Life is but fleeting moments of accumulated suffering. Nothing lasts forever. What awaits us may be pain, but never despair. If everything we once possessed is destined to be lost, if our lives are just an endless cycle of meetings and partings, if our lives are ultimately destined for futility, dissipation, and an end, the boat vanishes, the river remains, life and death are one. A fleeting encounter still reflects the moonlight. Yohime, if you could return to the very beginning, would you choose to meet me? Perhaps life will inevitably face an irreversible farewell, yet we shall still hope to meet again and await our reunion. Seeking, protecting, resisting. for that one irreplaceable moment that belongs only to me. It is a journey forged by countless versions of us, as radiant and magnificent as the galaxy. Everyone has their own unique significance, whether for laughter, for tears, or for those brilliant, victorious moments, for death, for vengeance, for wine during respite, for others, for oneself, or even just for the sake of living itself. Lady Himiko, our task isn't to dwell on the past, but to act now and shape the future. You've never changed. You are the final gift I leave for the Castle of the Sun. In the sea of time, giant waves began to surge. Lady Himiko's silhouette gradually blurred. Her colossal figure slowly dissipated. When the Castle of the Sun was founded, we made a choice together. To defeat the final enemy, you gave me the Moon's Stone. And now, we face such a choice once again. When I died, I had already become the Sunstone itself. Yohime, take the Sunstone. You shall become the new wielder of the blade. Takashimi gazed at Himiko. Master, you've long since made your decision. That was once a painful choice. I too have deeply blamed myself, letting that pain echo in my chest. The sacrifice made to establish the Castle of the Sun granted me a fleeting redemption from my suffering. Now I wish to let go of the pain in my heart and breathe a new future to the Castle of the Sun. No need to suffer, Yohime. For you, I shall become all past and distant futures. I am with you. Now, go forth. I entrust my power to you. Please safeguard what is most precious to you, me, and everyone in the Castle of the Sun, time itself. She completely dissolved into the tides of time. The power of the Sunstone merged with Takashimi as her form grew indistinct. The sun and the moon, day and night, past and future intersect here. Let history remain in the tides of yesterday, and the future return to lands yet unseen. Okay, let me stop here. Well, not stop. I'm not gonna stop reading the story, but let me interject. The design is fancy, but I feel like they should have put her in Japanese traditional clothing, because her clothing right now looks European. Like, she looks like a knight with knight armor on. It doesn't really give Japan, you know? Like, it's giving a yin-yang, like, knight. And, you know, in this story, Sasano has, like, those gladiator boots on, and here she is with the gladiator-looking boots on, so... yeah, to me, it's not giving hand-kill fashion. Like, I said this in a previous video, like, they've gone off course. Like, boots? Since when have the Japanese, like, in the past wore boots like this? Come on now. It's either geta or sandals. Or those shoes that's sort of like clogs. Those special shoes that the priests wear. But other than that, I have never seen boots like high up like that in Heian-kyo fashion. But anyway, I just wanted to slide that in there. She swung the blade forged from the convergence of day and night upon the troublemakers in the sea of time. Oh, he right at the end.
これはあまたの命が紡いだ燦然と輝く出会いの物語なのだからようひ心配しないで。今度こそあなたがそばに。
It's still in Chinese. Like, I mean, they translated it. I wonder why they didn't put the English part in there. I guess somebody just said, we're retired. This is a big event. It came out on the Chinese server first, so they didn't even bother to change that, even though it's already translated into English. So we're supposed to lose, and we've already come so far. Since I'm kind of running out of time and I got some other stuff to do, I'm just gonna throw some of these away. Get me a quick moment remnant real quick. Will I don't want to dispatch again, because it seems like when you dispatch again it gets lower and lower. So I'm gonna go up here, do one battle, and do the other battles off screen, because I don't think nobody wants to see me do this 40 times.
「試してみる天聖画の力」
黙れ眼中腰に
あしょう
勝つの春風てめえ三味線にしてやろうかオイラがいないとダメなの痛いてめえ三味線にしてやろうか
あの怒りを感じろ失礼なさっき万全黙れ百鬼延年怒りを感じろ黙れ
もういいな
さっき万全そんなのじゃダメだ君のものさようなら
僕を舐めるなよ
山を
一人しか
しまったそんなのじゃダメだね山をしまったそんなのじゃダメだね結界人無知識者よ消えろそんなのじゃダメ
私たちは
10体そんなのじゃダメだ命を許すべからず山を山を崩す消える
勝利のプレゼント今日は何して遊ぼっか
山を
こ
れで全てが終わる
これくらい平気だ
山を倒れはしない
あなたの腕すべてを見て苦労大丈夫こらしめてやって
これで全てが終わるここで倒れはしないまた血で刀を怪我してしまう山は
あなたの腕すべてを見てほしいですこらしめてやって
ついに復讐の時だ
晴らします。
The audible. Take her out first.
あなたの腕すべてお見通しです。必ず晴らします。
Man, look at that big health bar. No way. There's no way you gonna be able to take that out. Wow, rank 45.
あなたの腕すべてお見通しです。懲らしめてやって。
ついに復讐の時だ。
大丈夫。
ここで倒れはしない。
あなたの必ず晴らしますべてお見通しです。
I don't know if she got a skin on. I don't know if that's the or the lowest.
必ず晴らします。この恨み必ず晴らし
I
ま
don't know
す。
about taking out the dragon.
この恨み必ず晴らします。あなたの腕すべてお見通しです。結末
Come on, make it. Okay, we finna make it. At first I thought this would've gonna work. Come on. Okay, we got it. Now we're on the final wave.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
So there was no way I was gonna make it wave past wave 10
今の
and
一
win.
手はどうでしょう。
解散せよ。これも仕方のないこと。これも仕方のないこと。
They got their whole team together.
はっ。
解散せよ。
I mean, at least we made it to wave 10. I don't know what type of team you would have to really have a good team like to defeat that in a minute. Ugh. So this is the map. And there's 3 clans. We have destroyed everything on the map. Now we're all the way to the top where the fairy bird is. It's a weird name to call this bird. It looked like a 3-headed phoenix, to be honest. And in 6 hours we'll see the Sunless Karma event. So, what the hell is like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for me? When is the event? I don't know if I'll be awake or asleep by then. We will see.